Welcome to the madness!
Alright folks, how's it going? The name's Deafy and welcome to the final episode of Darkest Dungeon Season 2 modded with Crimson Court. That's right, the final episode, the final fight is now. And boy, has it been a journey and a half. Honestly, 3 months of this back to back. No other playthroughs, no nothing, put everything on pause to get this done. And even though I wanted to do it in a month, like last year, never got around to it. But hey, it's been a fun journey nonetheless. It has been. Some ups, some downs. But I'll give a full opinion after we finish. So, before we start, let's see if there's any like last minute buffs we could give our team. Okay, so we could actually buy the bank if we wanted to. Yeah, we could do. That's actually one that we should be going for in the next season. Go for the bank, get our money up. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so outside this bonfire, 2 additional respite points if you have at least Abomination, Falcon, Hellion, or Leper. It's not too bad. Performance Hall, Athenium, 50% Blight skill chance and Deeper skill chance. That would have been quite nice to have, but we don't have that. Okay, Training Ring. Arbalist Hellmaster, Man-at-Arms Musketeer, Caliphrat Bombard, Monitor, Janassery. 4 accuracy, 10 max HP. Altar of Light. 10% stun resist healing skills, that's quite nice as well. House of the Yellow Hand. Bounty Hunter, Grave Robber, Highwayman, Corsair. And that's it. I was looking for something that could increase the leper, in all fairness, but there isn't. But this might come in handy for Arclight. Well, I guess in that case then, we might as well get the Outsider's Bonfire. Because we have an Abomination, and I am going to camp. Yes. It's something we shouldn't be able to do in the final dungeon, but because of a mod that we have, we can buy a campfire. I don't see why not, right? But yeah, but basically, this could come in handy, I guess. A Cultist for the debuff skill chance maybe, but nah, it's fine. Training Ring. Nothing there. Yeah, that's it then. Right, okay then. So, we're taking Alexander, the Leper. We're taking Big B. Yep, Abomination, we're taking Arclight. And we're taking Stukov. Funny enough, Arclight and Stukov were on the winning team in the last season. Arclight was the finale jester, but now he's a bleed jester. And Stukov, I believe, was same thing, I think. I think he was a healer. So, I did mention in the last episode we're going to talk about trinkets. So, Blood Pact, Necromancer's Collar, yep, that's good. The Aria Box and the Bloody Dice. Now, I've got to think. I think the bosses are vulnerable to bleed, so we'll take that. Now, Big B, I was thinking about Big B. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. The final fights can harbour quite a bit of stress. So, do I give him the full 35% damage? Because here's the thing. Even though he's set up as a beast abomination, mainly, because I give him the trinkets, but I'm not going to pop his beast form just yet. I'm going to wait until maybe the second phase, because his damage only lasts for a couple of turns as far as I'm aware. So we got 25% damage, and that from the Berserker, and this from the trinkets is going to give him some really, really good damage. So I'm going to keep him, but not to mention his massive stress gain as well. So yeah, so the stats. Excuse me, I'm just after my dinner. Alexander. Yep, I like him with the focusing crystal, and I like him with the 10 flute. The crit protection. It's all good. Everything's yellow, which is very, very nice. Yeah, I'm happy. Alright, let's do this then. Let's go. Is there any last minute trinkets we want to buy? Nope, not really. Nope, that's it. Yeah, let's go then. Let's do this. Singer for the Stained. Hell is in the heart. At last, the twisted heart of the world is laid bare. A sword of supplication. Kill 1 heart darkness, 50,000 gold, 18 crest, the gunslinger's buckle, which, meh. If a dark, yep, we know the deal. Alright, let's grab firewood, food. I don't think we need food, personally, because we can't heal in combat with the food, but we'll take it anyway. It's what it gave us. The torches, we'll take the torches, because I don't remember if there's torchlight or not. Shovels we don't need. We'll take the antivenom, we'll take the bandages, and we'll take the medicinal herbs. I would take blood if somebody had Crimson Curse, but we don't need. Do I want to take any of these? Because I've purposely kept this side of the inventory not allowed for the runs, because I just feel like it's a bit too... I just personally feel like it was a bit cheesy, you know, bringing stuff with us, because that was the whole challenge, was to bring stuff with us, but we can't. But anything we bring back, we can't put into the inventory. Even though, to be honest, my house rules have been an absolute mess this season. I did change some things, but, you know, just for the sake of convenience. Do you know what? No. We started with that house rule, and we're going to end with that house rule. Let's go. Darkest Dungeon. The Heart of Darkness. So, this final few fights are split into 3 different phases. It's basically one big boss, but 3 different phases. I'll explain as we go. Okay then. So, we could camp in this room, however, we're not going to. I'm going to continually hold... I'm going to hold W here. I think it's here, I think. Ancestor. A ghostly premonition presents itself. Is it really him?
In all my terrible researches, what I sought was a glimpse behind the veil, a crumb of cosmic truth. I found it here, and in that moment of brain-blasting realization, I ceased to be a man, and became a herald, an avatar of the crawling chaos.
So that's the first one. So I think we're going to listen to him 3 times, I believe. I think we are getting some stress just coming down this way. I'm sure it's here. I'm continuing to hold up.
Life feeds on life. In your petty pursuit of family redemption, you consume those who rally to your cause, and in so doing, you strengthen the thing, accelerating the end. This is as it should be. It is why you are here.
Life and death, powering the eternal. Is it down here? I'm sure it's somewhere. Here it is. Secret room. Contents are yours. Get a journal page. A strange note, written on bloody human flesh. You examine the ragged piece of flesh. It reeks of sweat and tears. A series of crude gouges in the skin pulsate and seep blood. They seem to form a pattern. You just make out the following. We, at Red Hook Games, are deeply grateful for your support and your time spent in the Darkest Dungeon. Good luck in the coming battle. Yeah. I love developers. I love developer Easter eggs like this. I think it's so cool. So yeah, we'll take it with us. But we're going to camp here. Get our stress down to 0 if possible. Okay, so we're going to go Dark Strength on Bigby. Further increasing his damage. Let's see. Psych up. Yep. Giving him even more damage. Every else has 4 just to lower stress if we can. Eye the Tiger. Onto Alexander. And we got 3 final points. To which we might as well just go into Bloody Shroud then. And sure, let down the mask or whatever. Okay then. This place is horrific. Even so, I am at ease. I can feel my heart. It pumps strong. Can anyone carry a tune? Yep. We're all buffed. Let's go. No, I didn't have to buff if I didn't want to, but you know, I just thought it was appropriate. Might as well. But I will be doing more of a balanced mod list in the next season.
Free yourself. Rouse the thing and embrace the ineffable cosmic hideousness that lives within us all.
Let's keep moving. Okay then. And here... It's okay, we could do it inside. It's fine. And here we go.
You still foolishly consider yourself an entity separate from the whole. I know better. And I will show you.
Okay, so for the first phase, we're facing against the Ancestor. No. The Ancestor is... Now, this part of the fight is basically like a whack-a-mole, if I remember correctly. So, we are to take care of these reflections until we get a respawn called the imperfect reflection. Once we kill that, that will take 1 tick of health off the Ancestor. So really, it's just about getting the kills and stuff. Oh, thanks, I was going to do that anyway, son. So he is immune to damage, but I want to bring him forward anyway so we can attack him. Okay, so that's the crit. So then another one should pop up as so, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's go for ability hacks. It's a lower dodge. Now we don't have any markings, but it's fine. Okay, let's go slice off. Because I want to get to the second phase as soon as possible. Okay, that's going to finish them. Oh, I thought I was going to finish them both off. We are the same. So, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's 20 stress. Imperfect reproduction. There we go. So this is the guy we want to take out of now. Okay, let's lower stress, because I'm going to keep stress on the 30 at all times. We do have a couple of emergency potions if need be. Okay, let's go for the stun. Do all this. And then a big hit. There we go. So he's going to take a tick of health now. So we need to do that 5 times. So now that we have 2, that's easy enough. Nice slice off. Reunion. What's that? Is that stun? Alright, it's a stress. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, bleed as well. So that's a mark. Ooh, nice max damage. Yeah, let's go for mobility hacks, reduce the dodge. So for the most part, actually, to tell you the truth, I'm getting very, very lucky. See, he kept doing this. Yeah, that move brings the... Oh, he's healing. Yeah, time heals all. Okay, so like I say, so he's got 2... So basically, the whole point is to kill his clones until he summons the imperfect reflections. If you focus on the imperfect reflections, that'll take a tick of health off. But it's all RNG. I remember when I first did this, he kept doing the perfect reflections. So that's why I was confused with when I first played it. Until like I figured out exactly, well, I got told, even figured out or told like exactly how it works. So basically we just gotta keep killing clones really, so we can do it 2 more times. And then what I want to do is, on the final one, I want to stop using Battle Ballad with Arclight. You kill. Yeah, I want to start doing Battle Ballad with Arclight. And then that's when we transform Bigby and start doing as much damage as we possibly can. In fact, I could probably do it now, actually. In fact, this might actually be a short fight the way it's going. So yeah, that's what I mean. It's very, 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 very... it's very RNG. Dodge? That's not good. Yeah, we got stress, but it's fine. Bring it forward. Oh, resisted. Alright. I was on to bring in Thorn again, finished off with Alexander. Very nice, very nice. Okay, see, it's just gonna keep going in now. So yeah, eventually he will do his imperfect ones. Yeah, he will do his imperfect sooner or later. There should be 10 bleed. It is, very nice, so he's done. And then we'll go... Yeah, let's go for a heal. Let's keep things topped. Okay, let's go for one of these. Dodge. Should reduce the dodge, haven't we? Get the same. Yeah. 15 stress, not too bad. Big B's got stumble, that's not good. Or shuffle. Yeah, that's not good, that. Damn it. Okay, good dodge. That would have given him a good bit of stress, actually. That would have. Okay, yeah, let's keep you topped. Tell you something, I'm liking the blood packs, actually. The blood pack's pretty nice. Just a little bit of extra health, you know? And not to mention, the bleed's only one, but it makes when the Necromancer's call to raise the debuff resist, I don't think it'd be that much of a problem. Alright, here we go. Perfect, that's in rank 1, very nice. So yeah, see, that's not what I wanted to do. Because I want to keep him in second. Okay, now we want to start buffing, but we can't because I need to move him back. Okay, there we go. Right, I want to move back. For fuck's sake. Move you forward. Okay, let's get you topped. Right, I'm not ready yet, so let's go. Self-heal. Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Okay, now we go Battle Ballad, and I want to keep... Basically, I just want to get a start on the crit. Because I really don't want... Because I'll tell you... If you're playing this casually wise, there's going to be a couple of points where you're going to have to make a choice. And there is a way where basically you can avoid that. But more importantly, the final phase is basically a rush down. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the final phase is basically a rush down. So here's what's going to happen.
The flesh is fluid.
Oh,
It can be changed.
there's 4 phases. Oh, okay. I thought it was 3 phases. Okay. Ooh, actually, that's not good. That's not good whatsoever, actually. Okay, no problem, no problem. No problem, no problem. Embrace facility. What's this do? Extra stress. Alright. It's okay. Just keep buffing them up. I'll get Stukov to move him in a second. We got Intimidate as well, so we can reduce the speed. Okay, I didn't realise. Right, well, I was going to see roll movement resist, so we could just pull them forward. Yeah, there we go. Now it's easier to take down. Very nice crit. Okay, do you know what? No, it's okay. Let's do this. Reduce dodge. That's fine. Refashion him. Is that movement? Right, dodged anyway. Okay, we need to bring him forward again. Good crit. So yeah, we'll just slowly bring him down, and we'll keep buffing at the same time. Because I want to get that crit up the best we can. Because not only will it give us the demon pull, I need demon pull. Yeah, so as I mentioned that if you're playing this casually, and you're not really optimizing damage or anything, I'll tell you now that that you will have to make a choice. And there is a way where you can kind of cheese it a little bit. Yeah, there is a way where you can... I hit that then. Whatever. Right, we can do Demon's Pull now. Yeah, there is a way we can kind of cheese it where you can try and one-shot him. It is possible to one-shot him, by the way. But unfortunately, we don't have the skills necessary to do it. Okay, let's move back one. There we go, perfect. And then we're going to use a potion of remove fear, so we're not wasting any actions. Sure, I'll pop one of those as well. So that's why I'm just bringing them down the good old-fashioned way, because I don't want to lose the massive damage buff that Big V is going to get in a second. Not to mention I need to get buffing as well. Mark them all. Alright, it's back to the front. Actually, crit up. Okay, let's go Absolution. Use a bandage. Yeah, we can use Intimidate. Let's keep working on the damage. I'm almost not got him, but he'll be done soon. There we go. Let's mention you can heal in a second as well. But healing won't be a problem. You'll find out in a second. All we explained in the next phase. Yeah, I'll have to do a solid heal in a second. It's only one, not bad. Four. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, we almost got him. Stunned him as well. Nice. That'll give us a little bit of leeway, I guess. Okay then, right. This should finish him. Nice. Alright, let's talk about the third phase. Oh, we're not done yet? Okay, I'll take that, that's fine. It's not done yet. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember now. Alright, so it's not done quite yet. You'll see in a second. We need to buff. Okay, so we've got the Heart of Darkness now.
Flesh is immortal. It is undying. Pray
Okay,
it does not
so
take too hideous a form.
yeah, so this is going to be the prep stage. So at this point, you're encouraged to do as much damage as you possibly can. Because what happens is, I believe after 3 or 4 rounds, he goes into his final phase, which the boss starts doing a rush down on your party members. The problem is, at certain intervals, you will need to make a choice. One of your characters has to die in order to carry on the fight. So 4 characters goes into 2 later on. So 2 final people. And it's the last phase of the fight that is absolutely god horrible. However, the more damage you do now, when he goes into his final phase, he keeps it at health, I believe. So if you rush him with 189 health, there's a chance that everyone survives. And that, my friends, is exactly what I'm going for. So, let's start this party. Come on, Big B, let's do this, boy. So with all the buffs, 40%, 45% from the buffs, 40% from the transformation, the extra 40% from the trinkets, our rage is now doing 25 to 50 damage with 46% chance to crit. And also he gets health back as well. So I'm going to do this final time of buffing and healing and stuff. Ooh, I should heal you instead actually, that's fine. So yeah, I believe it's 3 rounds, I think, something like that. 75 crit. Now I am going to lower the dodge actually. So yeah, I do not want to lose anyone. That's why I've been buffing up the best I can. Dispersion. Yeah, that's just the blight, but doesn't make a damn difference. He's done. Big B, my boy. Finish it. Oh, okay. Alright, I take that back. I take that back. I thought you finished it anyway. Okay, no worries then. Right, so I'm hoping that we can finish him anyway. Right, okay, so you just go straight to the final boss anyway. Okay, no worries then. I don't exactly remember what you do anyway when you take him down. I think what it is, I think if you don't take out the egg by the time the third... Yeah, if you don't whittle his health down to 0 before the final phase comes in, I think he starts with near enough full health, I believe. Something like that anyway. So we'll just do as much as we can. I doubt we'll take him out. Yeah, see, this is the choice here. So now we need to kill somebody off. So the only way to finish him off without actually killing anybody is to get the Justice Finale up to past 100% critical chance. So you can deal 150-ish damage or something like that. The only way of doing that, however, is to get the Shard Dust from the Color of Madness DLC, I believe. Alexander? Sorry, dude. Yeah. Okay, move you back. Dark Stab would have been very useful there. 13. Blight, that's fine. We got Anti-Venom. And a stun as well, huh? As we scroll a Bane, we got him. Fucking hate Stumble, I really do. Yeah, that's immense stress. So now we gotta make another choice. Sorry, Ark. I tried to spare you this time, dude. But I can't. I know, I know. Okay, here comes the power move now. 22. See, that's what I mean by you need to rush him down. Because by rushing him down... Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, we still got bleed and stuff, which ain't too bad. Yeah, see, he just gets more damage and damage and damage. Unfortunately, Big B's lost his human form now. I think I might actually lose this, actually, now I think about it. Rational. Yeah. Masochistic. Yep. It's fine. Still got this. Still got this. It's fine. Still got this. It's gonna be down to the wire, though. Okay, let's get a heal on yourself. Puncture. 18. 10 bleed. Jesus, I didn't realize about that. Bollocks. Yeah. Gonna have to get him off death's door. There we go, thank you. 19. Yeah. $11. Go first, go first, go first, go first. Okay, that's fine. He refused. Shit. Ah, I should heal myself actually, that's what I should have done. And there we go. Okay. Yep. Come on back to read him. Okay. So yeah, we're done. That's it. But so yeah, so Arclight, Alexander, two of my top team. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, that is all.
Victory. A hollow and ridiculous notion. We are born of this thing, made from it, and we will be returned to it in time. The great family of man. A profusion of errant flesh, multiplying, swarming, living, dying, until the stars align in their inexorable formation, and what sleeps is roused once more. To hatch from this fragile shell of earth and rock, and bring our inescapable end. So seek solace in a manner befitting your lineage, and take up your nugatory vigil, haunted forever by that sickening prose echoing through the infinite blackness of space and time. Ruin has come to our family.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Darkest Dungeon Season 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Done and dusted. So yeah, that was really cool. Man. I really misunderstood that phase. See, here's the thing. In the last season, I never bothered defeating the egg, so... Well, not the egg, but the cocoon, right? So, my initial thought was... If we defeat the egg, does that skip the last phase altogether? You know, and I thought, okay, maybe that's what people were doing. Maybe they were just trying to kill the egg and that's it. But, of course, forgot about the last phase, so they realized that the last phase would still happen regardless.
Tonight,
Buskin.
make merry. Tomorrow they die laughing.
Yep. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That is it. Okay, so before I give my thoughts and opinions, let's go over the Hall of Fame. Big B. This boy, the amount of damage he was doing for it this season was absolutely fantastic. We lost him into the Baron, but we brought him back. Yeah, absolutely great guy. Stukov. I don't remember Stukov having any amount of memorable moments, but I remember him being a solid occultist, I'll tell you that much. Mantle, yeah, Mantle coming in as a replacement for Caldor, being a decent support character, not bad. Papon, yeah, Papon with his point blank shot shenanigans, so good. Beermat though, honestly, Beermat, top tier. Absolute top tier. Probably one of the highest damaging people apart from Big B. Honestly, this guy's just been an absolute unit. Trochant, yeah, Trochant had his moments as far as I remember. Good guarding, especially in the second Darkest Dungeon. Not bad. Damien. Now, we did lose Damien pretty early on, actually. I don't remember how he died, but we got him back, and yeah, he proved his worth, I guess. Jerry was supposed to be our replacement for Big B, but turned out to be a absolute individual of himself, doing some really solid blights. So just proving that the human side of the Abomination could be as useful as the beast side. Pretty nice. Mary, yeah, Mary, a long line of fallen Vestals, Jesus. Yeah, Mary did solid work, remember that much. Conductive, yeah, Conductive did some solid work as well. I can't remember what his original name was, but yeah, not bad as well, nothing I can remember. Bassett, I think he was supposed to be a replacement for Elizabeth, yeah, Elizabeth, based on the Bath, the bloody Bath Queen, I think it is. I'll put something in the top left, you know, there's something from Middle Eastern European history anyway. Yeah, Bassett, I was going to take to the Darkest Dungeon, the Cove, the Crimson Court, the Courtyard, that's what it is, Deafy Christ, to face the Countess. Never got around to it, because I had other people that was more better, in my opinion. But yeah, the Duchess class was pretty fun, I'll talk about that later on. Myself, what an absolute, yeah, I absolutely love the setup and stealth stuff, just the amount of damage and crit was unbelievable. Solid. Lois. Yeah, we had Eviscia as well, but unfortunately she succumbed. But yeah, Lois carried on the trade of the Antiquarian and getting his money, and that healing is something else, isn't it? Emily, yeah, Emily, our top tier Vestal in my opinion. Really, really solid. Yeah, she did some saving, tell you that much. She did. Lovette, yeah, Lovette was solid as well. Yeah, absolutely loved it. Trachant, yeah, Botanist was a fun one. Yeah, Trachant, yeah, she was there from the beginning if I remember correctly. Very nice. Greneville, yeah, Greneville, didn't use her much, but I used her here and there, but solid character. Growlin, yeah, Growlin the first I wasn't too sure with, but yeah, I mean, sticking on the fleas and boots, making them go all over the place really did help with his style. Pretty nice. Zenless, yeah, Zenless with the massive the massive blight. Yeah, that was fun. Pointel, just a backup. Botanist, yep, she did alright. Raven, the prisoner, really fun setup she had, so yeah, she had a couple of good moments. Bavint, yeah, Janassery is strong. Balvin did some really good stuff. Bottler, you know, Bottler at first I wasn't too informative on, but yeah, I really did like the monitor class for what I used him for. Hopefully I can use him a little bit better next season, we'll see. The Plague Doctor, yeah, I can't go wrong with Bonifant. Bonifant was pretty good, especially with the Vapors. I mean, I know that's the other one, but Vapors were strong this time around. But yeah, I did like the new melee buff. 40% versus Blighted, very nice. Bullen, I think we used Bullen a few times, yeah, not too bad whatsoever. We used him a few times. Bericard we used a few times as well, not bad. Nixon, yep, used Nixon, really good trap disarmer. Used her quite a few times, can't remember any like memorable moments as far as I'm aware, but I'm pretty sure some people will tell me. Not bad. And of course we have our, I guess you could say we have our, I don't know, cameo guess, should we say. So yeah, so Pescier, level 3 Vestal, Pippin, the level 2 Corsair, Mariscott, the level 2 Highwayman, Huize, the level 2 Monitor. I mean, we have also Medicaid, which kind of works like the restoration thing from the Botanist. That's what I'm aware of. And actually, I was waiting for somebody to put this on. Where are you? Did I save you? Or did I sell it? I must have sold it. Yeah, I sold it. The healing trinket for the Monitor. I was going to see how that stacked up. And of course, Fergant, the Abalist and Lucy, the Falconeer, as well as Juan Swart, Man-at-Arms, Miniot Botanist, Personage, the Highwayman, Gifford the Falconer, Cryon the Falconer, Eris the Monitor, and Durlin the Bounty Hunter. And just to complete the set, let's get Malden the Grave Robber, Carteret the Abomination, Vesely the Occultist, and of course, Dupasquarea, the Duchess, sure. Right, Fallen Heroes. Shredder. Mediterraneans against Pelagic Guardian. Pelagic Guardian. Don't remember what the Pelagic Guardian was. Was that Warren's? Or was that... Oh, no. That was the Cove. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Shredder. Brinnon. Bled Out. Guyat. Bled Out. I don't remember. Is that just Bleeds Out? Yeah, that was the Bleeds Out. That's what it was. Drunk Point, slain by Brigadier Fusilier, yep. Who's Dunzo. I would have given him, I think I would have given him that saddle trinket we think for Onslaught. Really disengaging Onslaught, that would have been the combo. Howie. Man. This guy was a legend. This guy would have, I'm not joking, this guy would have helped big style towards the end, but fortunately, where stars falls, others rise, eh? Liliana, Liliana Vestal, wasted away because we didn't have enough blood in the fucking thing. Singles for Lucy here, Veu as well, Junior, Sydney, Weestrom, yep, all lack of blood. Ramez succumbed to blight, yep. Elizabeth, slain by Supplicant, yep, remember that much. Thorol, lack of blood. Costa. I remember Costa. This guy right here. The fucking cannon fight. Rolled a 6 instead of a fucking 8. And that was the final hit in the cannon. And look what happened. Exactly. Bernard, wound inflicted by a fellow hero. I don't remember that much. But Bessoir, yep, she fell as well. Caldor, lack of blood. Vishia, lack of blood. Yep, never know how that works. Yuri. She died in the cannon fight as well. Urgle. Lack of blood. Big Camp. He's a Fanatic. Yep, the Fanatic. I remember that shit. That was horrible. Yeah, Merteberg. Lost them. Blangy. Stress. Yep. Huey. Yeah, I remember Huey. Bled out. Alice. Yep, we lost Alice. That was a fucking bad one. Bluette. Yep. Bluette, the only kill by the Collector. And of course, Alexander and Arclight met their end against the Heart of Darkness. So yeah, that's everything really. And it's kind of cool that we have Arclight by the memoirs. I like that. Okie dokie then. Right, well, I'll tell you something. Let's go over the new modded classes. So I already gave my reviews at the vanilla classes in Season 1, so yeah, let's talk about the new ones then. So, the Flagellant. So, the Flagellant, I absolutely adored. The Flagellant's pretty cool. I mean, the fact is, it's a bleed and a self-healer. Well, a bleeder and a healer, let's say, is really good. DOTs are solid heals and can be a very good frontline tank as well. It's a solid class, it really is. Is it worth the money to buy for the Crimson Court to get him as well? I would say so, yeah, I would say so. Yeah, solid overall. I mean, I haven't really got a bad thing to say. Really, really good. So yeah, I'll give him a solid, I'll actually give him a solid 5 out of 5, actually. Not bad. Duchess. Alright, so the Duchess is pretty, usual. I mean, pretty unusual. She kind of fits multiple roles. She doesn't really have, like, a standout thing. I do believe, however, that her moveset... And I was thinking about this today. I was thinking that her moveset is strictly anti-Crimson Court. The Crimson Court bosses, because thinking about how each of the different Crimson Court bosses work. I mean, we have Riposte, because there's a lot of action, so for her to get Riposte is quite nice. Noble Obligation to get back into first position. Obviously, Protection, and her Beast form. Bypassing Guard, which I think I'm talking about the Baron here, I think. Guard and Stealth, while healing. But more importantly, the First Power. To me, at least, this is a debuff for the Viscount for the self-heals. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it anyway. So yeah, as an overall, just general frontline fighter, yeah, pretty solid actually, pretty solid. My only downside I didn't like, for her at least, is the Affliction, Ravenous. That can lead to so much trouble. So I guess stress, having a stress support is guaranteed. But to be honest with her, just throw her in and she can accommodate any role. She's got Riposte, self-heals, good damage, protection. Yeah, solid. I'll give her a solid 4 out of 5. Not bad. The Falconer. Yeah, the Falconer, I'm just going to give a 5 out of 5 just for biasty. I love the Falconer. Classes that can give a lot of customization and a lot of options, I absolutely love. The fact is that there's 2 sets of skills that she can use. Obviously, the only thing is this one takes up an ability slot where you have to choose 3, but you get 6 out of it. It's not too bad. Of course, like each of the different skills have like a similar theme, you know, in set positions, so there is a little bit of restriction there, but to be honest with you, I like it. But yeah, the way the Falconer has been working, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Not too bad, actually. The Musketeer. Now, the Musketeer, this modded Musketeer. Now, I'm not going to talk about the vanilla Musketeer, because the vanilla Musketeer is pretty much a reskin Arbalist. I don't care what anyone says. This mod particular, now, this is not the modded Musketeer I wanted to use. The one I wanted to use was a different one, which I'll be using in Season 3. Because that modded Musketeer plays differently from this one. This one's Musketeer Plus, I think it is. Or a different Musketeer. But based on the skills, I mean, Smokescreen for minus 20% damage and accuracy, and Patch Up, Skeet Shot for extra damage versus marked, and stuff, you know, Buckshot, Arm Shot, solid. This is a solid class. I do like this one. So, and it's carried us actually. It has carried us. So yeah, I'll give this a solid 4 out of 5. I'm not going to give it a 5 out of 5 because it's a modded one. It's not a vanilla one. So, you know, I'll keep it like that. The Botanist. The Botanist was fun. Extremely fun. This Botanist has carried some teams. It really has. The fact is that she's a great blighter. Not to mention, she can de-stealth, shuffle people around. This Spore Brew has came in handy so many times. The fact her heal's powerful as well, but the balancing factor with her Herbal Infusion is it has to activate on the same round as the person that's going that has the Restoration, right? So it's not an instant heal, so that's the balancing factor. So there is a chance that that person can still die. And bonk. The fact she can break Riposte, in fact, I keep forgetting that she can break Riposte with that move, so I need to remember that. Trim and Root Infusion is really good. I've been using that off screen. So Root Infusion stealths the target, 20% protection as well, and 10% move resist. That's real nice if you can get that leveled up. It's a small heal as well, but it's pretty nice. But yeah, her main thing is against vegetation enemies. Now, as far as I'm aware, there's no vegetation enemies in vanilla or modded or when in any of the DLCs. At least I think, unless. Wait a minute. Is the enemies from the wheel? They're not classed as vegetation, are they? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think they are. I mean, I'll have to check. Something in the top right hand corner, Deafy, as per usual, please, son. But yeah, the botanist, solid. So yeah, I'll give her a solid 5 out of 5 as well. Too good. Growland. Okay, so the Cataphract. Now, I do like the Cataphract because, you know, it moves around, it's got good heals and stuff. But actually using him in practice, I'm not a big fan of him, actually. I am actually not a big fan of the Cataphracts anymore. I was at the beginning when I used them like off screen, but now that I fully understand the class, it's very hard to use, actually, and not to mention with my playstyle, because I like stoic teams where if they're in a position they have to stay there. Dance teams I'm not quite used to, so personally I fell out of favour with the Cataphract. But of course, don't get me wrong, if you're experienced with teams that you dancing teams, then this is a great addition for you. I mean, the class itself is amazing, do not get me wrong. The fact is that you can D-speed and D-accuracy all 4 with wheel and disengage is so good. And then onslaught as well. I believe the damage from onslaughts are powerful as well. I mean, you're looking at a plus 30% damage modifier. So instead of 9 to 17, I'll be in the ballpark of maybe like 11 and 20, something like that, or even 12 and 21. It's good damage. And then pinned down as well for plus speed. It's pretty good. So yeah, based on my own assessment, however, I am going to give him a solid 3.5 out of 5. Just until I fully understand the quirks and everything. Then, you know, there's that. Okay, who else? The Janassery. Okay, so the Janassery is pretty fun. The Janassery, I would say, is quite powerful because of the combination of Brace the Gun, which doesn't consume the turn, and Arquebus Shot. That has a lot of damage and a lot of armor penetration. Yeah, and not to mention crits and accuracy. So yeah, so basically, as a ranger with Finn the Herd and Song of Valor, really good range character. But then you put on Tempered Slash and One Man Band and Brothers in Arms, turns him into a solid forward. So I will give him great points for being versatile. So we can do back and front. The fact is Brothers in Arms can guard many heroes. That is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time because all the damage is on him, but at least the balance of factor is that his riposte stacks with his lesser damage for a total of minus 60. Unless you get the one trinket that negates that, so yeah. Overall, it's not too bad, not to mention his camping skills are pretty good as well. I mean, he's got a minus 15 stress for free with Sultan's Tail. Brothers of the Spoon, random buffs, heals. It's not bad, yeah, so the Janassery is really powerful, so yeah. I'll give him a 4.5. I mean, the fact is he's locked into 2 different ways of playing is not really good in terms of the customization or the necessity for different skill setups, depending for those that like to micromanage skills. So it's either one or the other. But yeah, overall, give him 4.5 out of 5. Not too bad. The Monitor. No, the Monitor is an interesting class. I mean, it is pure support, to say the least, and not to mention, now that I fully understand his quirks, like his quirk mechanics, they are fun. His quirk mechanics are really, really fun. As a support character at heart, very, very good. For a damage dealer with his holdout pistol, like, I did edit that in the config, so really that was a position 1 to 3 and a movement back one. Wasn't a fan of that, so yeah, I changed it to position 1 to 4 and I took away the back one part of the ability. But overall, I gotta say the monster's pretty good. Really fun class to use. I would use them personally. Some really great abilities. I mean, he can do a 1 Aegis per turn. That's powerful, and buff the resistance. Great. Oh, that's a great skill to have. Supply lines, plus 10% protection and damage, 10% protection in rank 1 and 2, 10 damage in position 3 and 4, that's the entire party, plus 5 accuracy and cooldown of 2, honestly. And a remnant of Escavia as well, not bad. Automedici, I think that's how you pronounce it, I just call it automatic. You know, it's really good healing as well. 10% max HP, so it's not fixed healing. I mean, 10% max HP depending on the class can be quite high or low depending. But then they get a buff. They get 20% healing received, which you know, goes on and goes on and goes on. And then activate automatic on target. On each monster kill, it heals the actor for 15% of max HP. So if they keep attacking, killing, they get healed up over and over and over. It's a great ability to have. And target convergence, mark target, debuff target. It's good. It's pretty good. So yeah, the Bottler, I give that a 4.5 out of 5. My only downgrade is the hold up pistol. That's it. Especially if you want to use him as an attacker. And Heaven's Devastation you can only use if it's in requisition mode. So yeah, overall, 4 out of 5. Not too bad. Okay, so the Corsair. Now, the Corsair I've not used all that often during this fight. During this campaign. So I'm only going to say what I noticed on the episodes I used her. Really, really, really good class. Honestly, really, really good class. I mean, the fact is, she has all her skills unlocked from the outset, so you can customize if you wish. 1000 cuts, move forward, extra crit mod, get away, back one down, buffs herself, 15 dodge, 60% damage on stealthed, which is beautiful. And I think if you mix it with something, I don't remember what. Oh yeah, so face me, right? So the enemy gets a debuff. With 1000 cuts, it's 70% damage taken, and that's fixed. With disembowelment, that's plus 100% bleed amount received. So if you go with disembowelment, which is this, instead of 5 points, that's 10 points. It's ridiculous. And even then, that's what, 70% damage taken with 1000 cuts? Almost double damage. Strong. And looking at her support skills, in terms of the camping skills, it's not too bad. Oil Urn, debuff target. See, even then, increasing the damage by Firecracker, which is a single shuffle, minus 15 accuracy, and that's only skill level 3. That'll be maybe more in skill level 5. It's a minus 66% damage. However, you go Oil Urn, that's more than double damage. That's more than double damage. That's really good. Holy shit. So yeah, looking at the Corsair. So, on paper, I'm going to give the class a 4.5 out of 5. Again, it's another dancing class, so, you know, you need to have a solid team that can accommodate that. But, from what I used, I'm only going to give her a 3.5. Just because the way I was doing the rules, which was just this, pretty much limits her to a couple of things, really. Between a decent bleed, a nice taunt, stealth, and 1000 cuts. Yeah, I didn't really understand it fully, so I only used it for a small amount of time, so I'm not going to give her like the full points. But I think a 3 is pretty fair. And is that all the classes? I don't remember there's any more. The Bombard, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've already gone over the Duchess. I think the Bombard is the other one that I used. Yeah, I think it was the Bombard. The only class that I used is the Bombard, so let me get a Bombard up. Okay, so the Bombard class. Now, originally this was one that I really wanted to use. But to tell you the truth, yeah, it's a hard class. It's a high risk, high reward as far as I'm aware. I mean, we used Breach and Charge eventually with the other guy, which did a lot of damage. Armor piercing, even extra damage for his Guardian. That's amazing. We got Kaboom, Riposte, but then doing even more damage, but lowering his max HP every time he's hit. Concussive Blast is a good one. Stun, speed, crits received. Fire in the hole has a massive damage. However, the enemy needs to be stunned in order to fully capitalize on that. Flashbang is a pretty good one as well, except it lowers the accuracy in position 1, so that's what I'm seeing by him being high risk, high reward. So again, I only used it for a small amount of time, so I'm not going to mention, I'm not even going to mention how I thought, because I don't fully understand the class until I put some more time into it. Unfortunately, I've not used them off screen as well. But his support skills are pretty good, including Abrasive Armor. Yeah, produces protective armor. I believe this works like the Aegis shields for the Shieldbreaker in the Colored Madness DLC, or the standalone DLC. Yeah, so basically gives him like a free block, you know, like the Aegis Shield. It's really good. Yeah, the board on paper looks pretty nice. An interesting way of playing. But based on him and my misunderstanding of the skills, I'm not going to give him a score. Because again, I only used it for a small bit. I used the Corsair more, so I understood how she plays, but based on this, I mean, I can't really give him a fair score. So I think on paper, just looking at all the skills, for creativity and ingenuity alone, I'll give him a 4. I'll give him a 4. Some of the stuff looks really cool, but of course, you know, proof's in the pudding, so I can't really decide exactly, I can't really decide on stuff like that. Okay, so that's all the heroes and stuff. So, yeah, so let's give my overall review on the Crimson Court itself, the DLC. Is it worth the money? Personally, I don't think the Crimson Court offers a very interesting addition to Darkest Dungeon. The new dungeon, don't get me wrong, new dungeon, new enemies, new trinkets, and the form of a new hero in terms of the Flagellant. However, based on the dungeon, the mechanics, and the enemies alone, I would suggest maybe just staying away from the Crimson Court, personally. Because the bosses themselves are strong. In fact, well, I mean, that's what it is in any game, really. DLC bosses are supposed to be stronger, you know what I mean? Additional content. The Crimson Court itself, the Crimson Curse itself, is a very interesting mechanic. I mean, it did more harm to me than anything because I didn't understand it and never know how certain mechanics and factors work. It probably won't be that much of a problem next season. I mean, I will be running Crimson Court, but for a casual vanilla person, I don't know. I might avoid it, to be honest, or just install it, just use it for the Flagellant, and maybe just don't go into the Crimson Court at all until you're ready, I guess. That's what a lot of people say anyway. Although, I do have a little bit of a confession to make. I used another mod during all this, and I don't know if it was apparent, and I don't know if it was noticeable, but it's a mod to reduce the chance for the Crimson Curse.
Wait, oh, jeez. No, please, God, kill me now. No, damn crap, damn it to hell, son of a...
Peter!
Lois, sometimes it's appropriate to swear.
I'm not joking. Yeah, I used the mod to reduce the chances of the Crimson Curse. So, the mod lowered the chances of getting it to roughly around 10 to... I think it was about 20%, I think it was. So, it was either between 10 and 20%, but basically I got lucky with some rolls. The only reason why is because I didn't want this to go on for too long with people getting Crimson Curse and then people dying and not having enough blood and all that, so... You know, I didn't want to take a chance. I basically did it for a campaign saver, that's it. I was tempted to put in a disabled Crimson Curse mod, but I thought, let's at least reduce the chances. And some people got it, some people got the curse, but I didn't want an entire roster to be full of it for them to die off from lack of blood, so yeah, I didn't want to do it. But I probably will be using the same mod next year and the years to come when it comes to the Crimson Curse, but I will not keep it that low. I'll probably keep it roughly around maybe 25-30% might be quite okay, I guess. Good chance to resist it, but you know, we'll see. That's for future Deafy to decide. And furthermore, when it comes to Season 3, I will be having more of a balanced mod list. The vanilla classes this time, the Reforged classes, I mean, I was going to mention eventually, they are really strong. They are really strong, and I mean, I've talked about it throughout the season, and yes, they're overpowered, but then again, I like change and all that, so starting next season with the mod list, I will be proper looking into detail and be looking at skills and stuff, and I promise that they won't be as overpowered. There is another vanilla classes mod I'm looking at to change the things up, and looking at them, it's just skill changes, as in how they work, not the power behind them. Like, they don't have stupid things like, where is it? Like, for example, he doesn't have, like, 40% crit on bleeding. Stuff like that. Yeah, stupid nonsense like that. It doesn't have anything like that. Okay, yeah, and with that, I think that's going to end the season then. Okay, so let's talk about the channel. So, what we're going to do is, now that this is the final episode and the final video of 2023, how cool is that? So what's going to happen is, on the 2nd of January 2024, I'm going to be going back to Call of Duty World at War to finish that off. That's only a couple of episodes left, as far as I believe. And then after that, I'll be going back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I'll be going back to Battletech Season 3. And then going to be finishing those up. So the uploaded schedule for that is going to be 2 episodes of one playthrough, followed by 1 episode of the second. So I'm going to be sticking to 2 games primarily from this point forward, and then I'm going to be doing a 1-1-2, 1-1-2 setup. So 2 videos of playthrough 1, which is going to be Pathfinder, followed by an episode of playthrough 2, which is Battletech. And what's going to happen is, once Kingmaker's done and dusted, Battletech will be promoted to playthrough 1, and then the new game will be promoted to playthrough 2. And we're going to keep it like that. That way we can keep churning out videos and get some other games as well, because I've got a good set list of games for next year, so it should be pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully things are good. Hopefully things are good. Right, okay then, so folks, yeah, so that's going to be it for this season. So thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure. It really has been a really good season. Ups and downs, it's all good. And of course, you might be already in the new year, so if you aren't, then ladies and gentlemen, happy new year. Been a fun one, so thank you very much for spending your time watching these. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll do a proper community post thanking everyone when the day comes. But yeah, it's been a good year. Been another good year for the history books. Really have. So yeah, so 24 and onwards, eh? So yeah, so I'm going to end it here before I start waffling on, eh? So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Links down below. Check them out if you wish. And apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day. I'll see you next time. Take care.